days or more, you should be automatically offered independent study on a COVID, on any COVID. I was
told, don't worry about it.
That's basically the attitude that I got.
They don't understand that.
I have a grandson
very
goes to a school that is a middle school, but it has over 1,000 kids, so his classrooms are, you know, the maxed out. And he needed to be gone for a week to go do a tour like Washington DC or something. He got his packet out the door on his Friday and didn't come back until the next Monday, but he was doing his work every day that he was gone.
Yeah.
So that was readily available to him. And so, you know, the excuse, oh, you know, there's so many and we have so many.
No, I think the idea is that we need to have a specific person that's dedicated to doing that and make sure it gets done.
Should be doing that. Your attendance clerk should be offering that to the parents on the spot.
Well, it's not happening because even when you call, you don't get anything.
Maybe changing the job description to that second outreach person to include that reading that was including that with the clerk.
Should be.
That could be, although they took for a credentialed person to do independent studies. I mean, so somebody could gather it and get all the stuff together.
That's all the teacher is the one going to have to sign.
It's supposed to be a teacher that
Yes,
does that, and it's just not happening. They're just busy. They said that's what they were. I was told they're just so busy. And
so did you have a specific? You were looking for. Okay, go ahead.
I know she just wanted that, but I was just thinking since we're doing that, and I can see from Trustee Frank's emails and stuff. I would also like to see the attendance for the instructors.
Okay,
everybody's attendance, and see who's regularly on that list. And because I see no call, no subs, no call, no sub. You know, I see a lot of that. And
I see teachers on the list for no call, no sub, and they're shopping at the grocery store that morning.
Yeah, and I think we need to have the list and see that too to go along with this and see if there's patterns maybe to the teachers being gone to that correlate maybe with the low attendance. Vice versa.
In any other job, you have a no call, no show. Like how many times you do that, and then you're like tired, right?
Yeah, but I think that, you know, I think here, and I hate to say it, but it feels like we have such a need that we don't want to let people go, but so people are taking advantage of us, and they're taking advantage of our students because they don't feel like showing up. They just don't show up because they don't feel like their job's in jeopardy at all. You know, and that's the truth of it. Really, they're just, I mean, that's what it looks like from those emails, doesn't it, Frank? I mean, we see that they're just Lenora has a list
on there,
every day.
I really like to revisit paying out those days at the end of the month. If they don't use their day, then they get I can
wellness type thing for the district.
We got to try something more because and I don't think Lenora assures us that she is following the policy on the no shows, no call, no show. But I don't know because we don't follow up with a list or see all that. But maybe if they know, everybody knows that they're going to go on a list and the whole board and everybody's going to see it. That might be a little bit more of incentive to.
She has had her hand up.
Did you have your hand up?
No.
Tabuchi?
What?
Sometimes, you know, sometimes the person, administrator, whatever, isn't have been communicated to all the time about the call-ins and stuff like that. So sometimes it's not 100% like accurate.
So maybe they call the secretary and the secretary just didn't tell the administrator that some had calls.
Well, plus there should be a policy. I mean, there needs to be a protocol. This is who you call. You don't just call someone. You don't call the person that's checking things in. You know.
Yeah,
and if everybody understands the rules.
She sent out you know, notification that here's all the people that you can notify, and there's a list of people on there, and okay. So, but sometimes maybe she isn't.
They don't talk to each other.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what Rose was saying.
Well, I did, they say that.
Well, she needs to tighten up that ship then.
Okay, maybe the next person will tighten up
We
that
can
shit.
move on. There was no action. That was
Okay.
informational only.
And the next one, we have the first reading of policy 3516, emergencies and disaster preparedness plan, and that's just the first reading, so if everybody could take a look at it, and then we'll, I don't know, Dana's.
It'll be a couple weeks.
And then they'll be on the second reading, and then we'll approve, so if everybody could take a look at that one, also see the first reading of regulation 0450 comprehensive safety plan, and the first read, is our C and D a duplicate, or are there two different?
One's a regulation, one's a policy.
Oh, the board policy for the comprehensive safety plan. So we'll go ahead and look at those. Next, we have the consent agenda, which we have minutes to approve. I'm torn on this because I feel like sometimes minutes shouldn't be put on a special meeting because it's not in a packet that everybody sees and ahead in advance and all that, but I'm not opposed to approving them with edits if everybody else is okay with that.
I think they were on the regular.
Two of them, yeah, two of them, the 12th,
So.
March 12th and March 8th were on another meeting, but they were
They were messed up.
something was wrong with them. I remember the heading or something, but then this one, the 4-8 is just the special meeting. That's just our training, so it's not a huge deal. So if I could get a motion to approve these minutes, the consent calendar with edits to the minutes.
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion by trustee Meyer, seconded by trustee Bear to approve the consent agenda, which consists of these meeting minutes with edits. All in favor? Opposed? Motion approved. Okay, our first action item is approval of certificated layoff resolution number 2024-5. And I know we've had extensive conversation about that. So do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I have a second.
1 second.
I have a motion and a second to approve certificated layoff resolution number 2024-5. Do I have any public comment on that issue? No comments. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Second one is approval of classified layoff resolution number 2024-6. Do I have here a motion? We've discussed this extensively also.
Motion to approve. Or did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meyer. Do I hear a second? Jackson. I have a motion by trustee Myers, seconded by trustee Jackson to approve the classified layoff resolution number 2024-6. Do I have any public comment? Hearing none. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have approved HVAC project bids for Trinity Valley and Hoopa High School. Award the bids to Robert Colburn Electric Inc. And we're gonna table that, right, everyone, to next Tuesday so that we can do a little research on the licensing of that contractor and make sure that it's okay, because he's only got a C1 or 1C, whatever it is, for electrical. And he can't be a general and have subcontractors if you only hold an electrical license. That's not appropriate as far as I know. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on there, and we discussed a little bit before you came in this morning. So, and I know you're familiar with that kind of stuff too. So I looked at the documents. It said that they were, Persinger said that they were appropriately licensed and certificated or whatever, but I looked on the I looked on the CSLB and they only have an electric certification. They don't have a general B license. They don't have a HVAC certification or plumbing certification or any of the others that normally go along with that type of work. Okay, and I noticed in their, you will see in their proposal, they have O&M is doing that part of the work, but they don't have, I don't think they have the ability to subcontract